Hey, you're Steve Morris Engines. I'm Steve. This is an engine, or actually a hub dyno that we just got done for John Lumadoo out of Pennsylvania. And this is a 65 Chevelle. Got the old flat black murdered out paint job going on here, which is cool. Now this is something a little bit different because, like I said, you know, we do so much EFI stuff now, but we used to do carbureted stuff all the time. 540 cubic inch. We didn't build the engine. Those guys over there built it at Riders, you said? Yep, Riders built this engine. But it does have our camshaft, lifters, and obviously we're doing all the tune work on it. So this is on E85. F2 blow through carburetor 540. So pretty nice setup here and kind of a driver type deal. That's why you see you have the great big air filter up in the front, which don't normally see that great big air filter. I'm not even sure which one that is that fits on there correctly, but AFE filter. Okay. And so what we're going to do here is make a run on this thing, show you the numbers, and then I think what they want to do is they want to run it through the gears also. So we will run this thing through the gears. So we'll make one normal pull, show you the horsepower numbers. We've already been doing the tune-up on it, so we're pretty much all done. And then we'll come back and we're going to do the run it through the gears. All right, now let's take a look at numbers. And you can see here, pretty nice solid stout piece at 1417, and that is at 18 pounds of boost. Now something interesting through here, the computer screen shut off, but the doing all the control through a grid system. So AFR, boost, and drive shaft speed. And this thing actually has a little high slippage, where looks like compared to the drive shaft speed is about 14%, but which is a little high. But anyways, that's a real nice piece. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna run it through the gears, and it's always a little tricky. So I was explaining to him that it's tricky to find the proper load settings in order to make it run through the gears on this type dyno. But we'll do our best here. It'll probably take us a couple hits at it, and to make sure that it sweeps properly. So anyways, we're gonna run through the gears, and then I'll show you those numbers. Always keep in mind before you get your panties all bunched up, the numbers always are different when we run them through the gears there. So it's not as accurate a test, but really what we're doing is all we're trying to find is making sure it goes through the gears, it makes the shifts, everything is working properly. So let's put the camera down here and show you that. All right, there you hear, it kind of hangs out there. I got a little too much load going out here in high gear, and so it was not, I could see it wasn't accelerating at all, and so I wasn't just gonna let it hang out there and not accelerate. That's useless. But you can come up here, you can see this is where I let go of the trans brake button, and jumps up here, overshoots, missed its gear change by about 400 RPM, but it's sweeping through there pretty fast, and then it likes to, then it carried out second gear really nice and long, just like what it probably would on the track, probably even a little bit longer than on the track. And then it hit high gear right up here, and I had too much load on the dyno, so it was actually just holding it there. It really wasn't going to accelerate, which is why that's very flat right there. And you look at the data log and the RPM, and it's actually just flat out, just flat, period. So it wasn't going nowhere. So anyways, real good piece. John's under the car. Say hi.
Hello.
There you go.
Thank you, Steve.
Yep, everything's all good. John's son. I didn't get your name.
Gianni.
All right, here. All right. I'm Steve Morris. Have a great day. All right, little bonus for you, everybody. John said, he goes, hey, he says, I only have 1/2-inch wheel studs on this thing. And I said, oh, no, that's no problem. It shouldn't be any big deal. And he's going to change it into 5/8 later because this is all new build. And this is what they look like after they took the hubs off. Not sure if you can see how bent these are. That is insane. That's the first time I've ever seen that. So we were going to try to figure out how to fix this, and just so we can put the wheels back on it. But the things we see.